Right, ladies and gentlemen, one of the biggest matches of the season tomorrow at 6 p.m. Italian time. We've got two teams facing which have improved a lot. Now, Inter Milan obviously need the 3 points to win the league. They still have one match remaining, by the way, which they still need to play against Bologna. But you see, if they win against us tomorrow, the league on their side would be literally one step away. On the other hand, this team, our team, needs to try and not lose to continue the good and positive streak in the Serie A. Because if we weren't to lose tomorrow, then it would be 12 matches without losing, which would be great. And obviously, if we were to hypothetically win tomorrow, we would put a lot of pressure on Juventus when it comes to top four. So the big question in today's live stream is, are we in a position to still believe in top four? Because you see, I think it's all about mixed decision, mixed reactions. You might think it however you want, but I think if we were to try and believe in top four, tomorrow we need to win. And tomorrow a win is very, very tough. Now, mind me, hay fever is absolutely killing me today. That's why I look like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. But what I want to do in this live stream is talk about how we were approaching this match, talk about Inter Milan, their team, and then to conclude, I'm going to give my predicted 11, which is interesting because we've got some few players missing. One of them last couple hours has been announced that won't be participating in tomorrow's match. So, it's one of those predicted 11 which we need to think about, but I'll definitely be telling my predicted 11 towards the end of the live stream. If you haven't already, smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't already as well. Right, I want to talk about first the momentum we're in and how we're approaching tomorrow's match. Obviously, we have a big weapon, if we want to put it that way, metaphorically, to show to Inter Milan. We are unbeaten in the Serie A since Juventus at home, which was back in January. The 6th of January, we lost against Juventus, and from then we never lost in the Serie A again. We've got a 12, we're basically on a 12 streak, if we want to put it that way. But tomorrow it's in the Serie A, I'd say it's your second to last most important match. I mean, no, forget what I just said, because every match is important. But when it comes to big matches, this is the second most important match because we still need to play Fiorentina. This is those matches which we've seen Roma play against them many times this season. We've seen us play against them in December and we lost 3-0. We've seen us playing against them in the Coppa Italia and we lost 2-0. Now, you see, they have basically shown us that they are a better side. But something which we will need to bring towards this match is the momentum factor. Because the momentum factor 100% lays on our side. Inter Milan started the season off extremely well. In fact, around December, I was like, oh yeah, Inter Milan are going to absolutely smash the Serie A once again for a second consecutive year. Then they started to lower their pace. And Napoli and AC Milan, maybe also Juventus, were starting to catch up. They didn't win at home against Fiorentina. They had difficulties in many matches. They didn't win against Juventus. They didn't win against Atalanta. They started off really well, but then they started to drop their momentum. We, from the Christmas break, we started off extremely bad. Against AC Milan, we lost. Against Juventus, we lost. But from the 6th of January, we've kept a good pattern. And this just puts to mind that this pattern has come because the team is starting to know each other way better. Communication is improved a lot. The triangle between Tammy, Mkhitaryan and Pellegrini has improved 100%. Look at that match against Bodo Glimt. Yes, Inter Milan are not Bodo Glimt. But that match against Bodo Glimt, I've never seen this team play better. I've never seen this team communicate better. So this streak that we have, this 12 unbeaten streak, is our biggest weapon, and we need to bring this weapon and show who we are against Inter Milan. Obviously, it will be a very tough match. Inter Milan are here to win the league. If they win against us tomorrow, they are going to win the league. I mean, even if they lose, in my opinion, they're still going to win the league. But if they win against us tomorrow, they're sending massive signals to both Napoli and AC Milan. They cannot lose any more points, or otherwise Inzaghi will not win the Serie A. You know, Inter do have one match remaining, but AC Milan are close to them. So they cannot lose points against us tomorrow. They will definitely win. Over the course of these two matches, against Inter Milan, we have seen a massive factor which lays on their side, which is the talent factor. They have got players which we wish to have. They have got Barella in the midfielder. Barella is one of those players which is a fundamental player. Yes, his streak, yes, Barella's momentum has dropped a lot, but Barella is one of those players. He's the most valuable player in the Inter team. He is that player which can be the changing factor. They've got Brozovic as a defensive midfielder, who, in my opinion, is the best defensive midfielder in the Serie A. They've got Dzeko up front, who, yes, to be honest with you, I'm not going to be biased here. I am going to say Tammy is better than Dzeko right now. You know, Dzeko is done with his prime. Tammy is scoring more goals. Tammy is playing in a weaker club than Inter Milan, so he has shown more potentials and more talent than Dzeko this season. But over the course of the two matches we played against them, Dzeko has absolutely abolished Tammy Abraham. Dzeko has always scored against us in the two matches, in the Coppa Italia and at home. He will continue this streak. They're coming, obviously, when it comes to momentum also, they are coming from a win against AC Milan. They're coming from, a Champions League final guaranteed spot. So they will bring that momentum, but that will also mean fatigue for them. They've got amazing players. We can go on and speak about their talent for a long time. You know, they are a richer club. What does that mean? They buy best players. But I think the mentality of our team has grown a lot. Now, against Napoli, who would have ever predicted us to even draw? Napoli, who is fighting to win. Napoli, who is, wanting to compete against Inter Milan, competing against AC Milan to try and win the league. Who would have ever said Roma would have stopped their streak, stopped their beliefs in the Serie A? It's good, and it's the mentality. Look at we've talked about this. Look at the end of that Napoli game. All the team was united together with Mourinho in the middle of the circle. Over the course of this week, the team has got massive signs from the fans. The away stand in Leicester has gone sold out in less than 30 minutes. The entire Olimpico, the 5th of May against Leicester, has gone sold out in less than 24 hours. I myself did not manage to get a ticket for that match. The reason for that? Well, because I was at school and that did not give me time to buy the tickets. It's insane what the fans are doing to this team. And if we were to convert that passion which the fans give to us in every match, we can compete for the league. That's as simple as that. But Inter Milan are a very big team. Inter Milan are the best team in the Serie A. Statistics prove that. They are second in the league, yes, but they've got one match remaining. So, it's close up there. They cannot lose points tomorrow. And this, home advantage, obviously, it's going to be a very tough match. But as much as Inter Milan, I think, will bring the talent to tomorrow's match, will bring home advantage to tomorrow's match, I do think the compassion, the mentality, and this 12 streak of not losing a match is going to be on our side. Inter fans love Mourinho. They will not start booing Roma. They will not start booing him. So, in compared to other matches, we are going to feel less intimidated by the fans, because I'm not going to say Inter Milan and Roma have a big bond, because they don't. But the fact that Mourinho won the treble with Inter Milan and now is a Roma manager, Inter Milan are going to respect him, and that does also mean that they are going to respect the team. So when it comes to intimidation from the fans, from the away fans, from the Inter Milan fans, I don't think it will be a problem for us. But yeah, I think you see we've both have good factors, if you see what I mean. We've got I think we need to focus on the mentality, because we've improved a lot. Now, another factor which has 100% improved is the defense. When Smalling plays well, he's never a liability. That is a statement. Smalling, if Smalling wants to play well, if Smalling is willing to try hard, Smalling is by far top 3, maybe top 5 defenders in this area. If Smalling tries hard, he's an absolute wall. And if Smalling tries hard, he will give that passion to Mancini and Ibanez to try hard as well. And the only way to stop Lautaro Martinez, who's coming from 2 goals against AC Milan 2 days ago, the only way to stop Edin Dzeko, who yes is not living the great of moments, but knows how Roma is, know how Roma plays, know the players at Roma, and will know how to hurt us, is have a solid defense. And the solid defense is what we need to bring to this match, as well as the mentality. Right, I've done with the Rambo. I want to talk about the predicted 11, because we do have some players missing. We have got Cristante, who has announced that he will not be available for this match. It basically came out less than 1 hour ago, just before I started this stream. So more on that will come on probably Roma's official website. More on maybe his injury. I'm not sure if it's an injury, to be honest with you. I'm really not sure. But Cristante will not be available for this match. And Zaniolo will not be available for this match as well. Zaniolo, we've highlighted Zaniolo's aggression many times. This is something he needs to improve, his mentality as well. He got too many yellow cards. He got a yellow card against Napoli. And therefore he will not be available for this match. Now, you see, I see positives and negatives, because when Zaniolo tries hard, this, just like Bodo Glimt, it's great for us. But without Zaniolo, we've seen Roma play more as a team, so it's kind of a bonus as well. We're gonna start off. We are gonna play with a 3-4-1. No, with a 3-4-2-1. In my opinion, we're gonna play with 3-4-2-1, which is basically how we've been playing the last couple matches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're gonna go with Rui and go, with Patricio and go for sure. Not many doubts on that. We're gonna go with Smalling in defense, Mancini, and I'm gonna put Ibanez. Right, Ibanez is obviously, it's coming from a bad performance against Napoli. That basically it was a free penalty to Napoli. But the only reason why I'm putting Ibanez and not Kumbula is the fact that Ibanez, it was way more faster than Kumbula. And when you have got Dumfries and Alexis Sanchez and Ivan Perisic on the 2 sides, that means speed. And you need Ibanez to, take care of that speed. So Ibanez will play, in my opinion. Then we have Korsdorp on the right-hand side. We've got Zalewski on the left-hand side. Spinazzola is sitting on the bench. Will he start? No. Will Mourinho risk Spinazzola in this match when we've got Leicester coming up, when Spinazzola hasn't been playing since July, is not 100% fit? We've grown Zalewski. Zalewski has proven that he's a top player, so Zalewski will start. Oliveira in the middle, and I think without Cristante, then obviously I think Verratti will start. Then I think it will be Mkhitaryan and Pellegrini, obviously without Zaniolo, and Tammy up front. It's a balanced one. I do think we need to aim for a draw. Obviously aim for a win. That's with every match. But we need to defend well in this match. That does not mean to park the bus, because if we park the bus for 90 minutes, we will eventually concede a goal. We need to keep a good balance of defense and attack. Now, the last thing I want to do before ending this stream is answering the big question, which is, which I've been asked a lot on Instagram, which I've been asked a lot on some comments as well. Do you still believe in top 4? My answer is, you see, top 4 is very hard. If we were to win tomorrow's match away against Inter Milan, 100%, and I couldn't say this in a more confident way. If we were to win tomorrow at San Siro against Inter Milan, we would be 2 points from Juventus, who are then playing on Monday away at Sassuolo. That's one of the most bastard matches of the season for Juventus. We drew 2-2. Lazio lost against Sassuolo in Sassuolo. Napoli equalised and drew in Sassuolo. Fiorentina lost in Sassuolo. It's a tough away game where Juventus can easily drop points. If we were to win tomorrow, 100% believe in top 4. But to believe in top 4, we need the 3 points tomorrow. And frankly speaking, in my opinion right now, where we are in a position where we're playing a Conference League semi-final on Thursday against Leicester, and then the second leg, the 5th of May, we've got that to think about. I am gonna stick with securing 5th place, keeping 5th place, keeping a distance between Fiorentina, who've got 1 match remaining, less than us. You know, we need to keep away from Lazio, who do have a very tough match on Sunday against AC Milan. Our objective now is not top 4. Our objective today, the 22nd of April 2022, is to win the Conference League and is to consolidate 5th position, which would still be an improvement from last season. So that's just the way it is, ladies and gentlemen. Preview is done. If you haven't already, set a reminder tomorrow, live watch long at 6 p.m. Inter Milan against AS Roma. Very important match for both sides. Roma to secure 5th position to keep the 12 unbeaten streak. Inter Milan to win the league. It's as simple as that. You don't want to miss it. Set a reminder on your calendars at 6 p.m. Italian time, 5 p.m. UK time. Wherever you're from, figure it out and come here because it will be a biggie. And yeah, let me read some comments and then I will end the stream. Do you really think you can win against AC Milan? I think Lazio is playing against AC Milan and not Inter Milan, but I mean, we already played against AC Milan, to be honest. Do I really think we can play against Inter Milan? I don't know. It'll be an equal match. I mean, obviously, Inter Milan are the favourites. I'm definitely going to admit that. Simon, does Roma is different from the one which lost from Inter Milan? I draw for us will be like a win. 100% agree. Inter are the best team in this area right now. 100% agree. AS Roma can do it. Our support and continuous confidence in Mourinho's team all the way from Malaysia. Shout out to you. Simon, tomorrow Roma will win or draw. Very interesting. Hashtag positivity. Mentality of the Roman players right now, anything is possible. We have to secure 5th place, nothing wrong with that. We'll be ready to compete for Champions League next season. Inter is going to blast past Roma. Hashtag negativity. Elder Simps, in my opinion, Roma can't make top 4. No way it's going to happen. If you haven't already, smash the subscribe button if you're watching this and you want daily content on AS Roma. So if you haven't already, smash the subscribe button. Also, like this live stream as soon as it becomes a video. So follow me on Instagram over there in the yellow box over at Simon_AS or _. And yes, set a reminder tomorrow because it will